Well, hello again and welcome to my channel. I'm Fraser from Metalworking in France. I've got a little project on today. A client of mine has asked me if I could make 4 off of these things. I'll try and get this up to the camera so that you can see it. Yeah, and I'm holding out. No, I'm holding out the right way. That's okay. Sorry about that. A little bit of a glitch there. But anyway, I've got to make 4 of these things. I've got the steel already cut off. So we'll get on the lathe, on the old Colchester lathe, and see how this job progresses. Okay? So here I'm just starting to machine the first step on these rollers. It's coming on quite nicely. I've speeded this up quite a bit because I've got quite a lot to take off. I'm machining this down, reasonably well. I don't want to take too heavy a cut basically because I don't like putting too much pressure on the Colchester. It's getting on a bit in years, so I just want to keep it going as well as possible and nurture it a little bit. So it's just running nice and smooth. Taking some nice easy cuts down these things, keeping plenty of coolant on it so that I can get down to the size and I don't have to worry too much about making sure I've got a nice clean finish. It is coming up quite nicely actually, especially with the coolant on it, certainly keeping it clean anyway. So anyway, we're nearly finished now, nearly down to the right diameter for these ones. And once I get down onto this diameter and everything's correct, then I can start machining the bigger diameter, the outside diameter. I think that's down to about 30 mil now. So yeah, so now I'll start machining the outside diameter. The bar is actually 50 mil diameter already, so I'm literally only taking 0.5 millimeter cut for this one because I don't want to go down too far. Obviously I've got to be 49.5, and stock steel tends to be a little bit oversized, but it's not normally too big. So just run this down. I'm running it fairly fast actually on the speed on the lathe, just so that I get a nice smooth finish. It's cleaning up quite nicely actually, so yeah, it's coming on well. It's a nice spiral coming off on the swarf, so yeah, looking good. I'll just finish this off when I stop this, and then I can see about putting a micrometer on it to check the size. So here we go, I'll just put the mic on now. We're getting down to the final act on this basically, so yeah, I think it's going to look quite good. Oh yeah, that looks nice actually. Oh, I didn't have the camera in the right place, but that's a thumbs up actually, that was. And I'll try and get the mic in view, but I don't really think you'll be able to read that very well. It's pretty much spot on, 29.5 millimeter diameter. So here I'm just going to clean off the back edge. I'll just face this off, mainly just really to clean it up so that and make sure that the overall length is exactly what it's supposed to be, 60 millimeter. And then once I've faced this off across here, I'll just put a little chamfer on each one of the sharp corners, just to break the edge. Well, there we are, all 4 units made up. 30 mil diameter here by 40 mil, and 49.5 millimeter diameter here by 60 mil. So these are all done, nicely machined up. So they're all ready to go back out to the client now. So that's another job completed. Quite a simple job really in the end. Quite straightforward, a bit time consuming because obviously the sizes needed to be correct. But that goes without saying. Most of my work I try to do to make sure all sizes are correct anyway. So there you go. Well, there you are. All 4 units, all complete, ready to go out to the client. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. And obviously, if you have enough time on your hands, please look back at previous videos. Some of them are very interesting. Some are a bit boring, but there you go. That's life, isn't it? You can't have everything all your own way. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. See you again in the next video. In the meantime, I'll bid you farewell.